If you're running a growing business, you know the feeling, right? You need top-notch IT, the kind of security and support the big guys have, but you definitely don't have their budget. Well, today, we're going to break down a model that solves that exact problem. It might just change how you think about tech for good.
So let me ask you a question right off the bat. Think about your IT budget. Is it really working for you? Is it an investment that's pushing your business forward? Or, let's be honest, does it feel more like a constant, unpredictable black hole for your money? For way too many businesses, it's definitely the second one.
You know that feeling of your budget just draining away? That's the core of what we call the small business IT trap. It's this vicious cycle where you're trying to stay modern, but you end up making really costly mistakes because you're spending on hype instead of what actually delivers value.
I bet this sounds familiar. Some new, flashy piece of software comes out and it promises to completely revolutionize everything you do. So you invest in it. But a few months down the line, nothing's really changed. Your team isn't any faster, your data isn't any safer, and your wallet is a whole lot lighter. It's just so frustrating. This right here, this is the dilemma so many businesses are stuck in. Over on one side, you've got the old way of doing things. Costs are all over the place, you have limited expertise in-house, and your IT person is basically just running around putting out fires all day. But where you want to be is on the other side. A predictable budget, access to real specialists, and the ability to do some actual strategic planning. So the big question is, how do you get from here to there?
Well, the answer is all about building a bridge from that chaotic old way to something much, much smarter. And that's where we introduce this idea of hub-level IT support. So what in the world is hub-level IT? It's actually a pretty simple idea. Instead of every single small business trying to build its own expensive in-house IT department from scratch, this model creates one central, powerful team of experts. This one team then supports a whole bunch of businesses, letting everybody share the expertise and, more importantly, share the cost.
Honestly, the best way to wrap your head around it is to think of it like a utility. You don't build your own power plant just to turn the lights on, right? Of course not. You just plug into the grid. Hub-level IT is the exact same idea, but for technology. You get to plug into this massive resource of IT talent without the insane cost of trying to build it all yourself.
Okay, the concept makes sense. It's straightforward. But what does it actually do for your business, for your bottom line, for your day-to-day operations? Let's get into the real, tangible benefits this model brings to the table.
First up, and this is the big one for most people, cost. It's just so much more efficient. Instead of paying the full salary and benefits for an entire IT team, you're splitting those costs with others, which slashes your overhead. You move to a predictable, flat monthly fee. No more surprise five-figure repair bills that destroy your cash flow. Plus, because the hub buys software and hardware for everyone, they get bulk discounts you could never dream of getting on your own.
And then there's the one thing that keeps almost every business owner up at night: security. A good hub provides 24/7 monitoring. That means they spot threats before they turn into disasters. They have specialists who live and breathe complex regulations like GDPR or HIPAA. That kind of expertise is crazy expensive to hire yourself. And they automate all those critical security updates, basically locking the digital doors before the bad guys even start knocking. What's also really cool about this model is that it's built for ambitious companies because it scales right along with you. As your business grows, your IT support grows with it without needing some massive new investment. You can start small, maybe just with the basic help desk, and then scale all the way up to full IT management. It means your technology actually helps you grow instead of being a barrier that holds you back.
Look, this all sounds great in theory, but as a smart business leader, you need proof, right? You need to see the numbers. So how do you actually measure the value and know for sure you're getting a good return on your investment? The great news is success here isn't just a vague feeling. It's something you can actually measure. First, track your operational downtime. How many hours are your people losing to tech problems now? Compare that to later. Second, do the simple math. Add up all your old, unpredictable IT bills and compare that to the new, fixed monthly cost. And third, just watch your staff. When people aren't fighting with their computers, they're focused on their actual jobs. That's a real productivity gain you can see.
To get you started on this path, here's a really simple 5-step checklist. Think of this as your homework. It's a framework to help you figure out where you stand right now and what you would actually need from a provider long before you even start making calls.
Okay, so let's say you've done your homework, you've run the numbers, and you think, yeah, this model could really work for us. What's the plan? How do you actually make the switch without causing chaos? Let's walk through a clear, super low-risk roadmap.
The absolute key here is to move forward carefully, not with some giant leap of faith. And maybe the most important step? Don't just read their marketing materials. Ask to speak directly with some of their current clients. Get the real story. And then start small. Try a pilot program or a basic package to test the waters before you commit to everything. This is all about making a smart, informed transition.
When you boil it all down, this is the ultimate goal. It's about changing your perspective. It's about transforming your IT from this necessary, annoying expense on a spreadsheet into a powerful, strategic asset that is actively helping your company grow. And that really just leaves you with one final question to think about. Right now, in your business today, is your technology just a cost center, or is it a strategic engine for growth? Because the answer to that question could define your company's future.